Hello, today we're going to talk about Qimage Ultimate and some of its happy features, some documented, some not documented. But let's talk about how we find out where to go with these things. Usually we right click on a thumbnail and we read down the menu and we search for what we're looking for. We want to edit the image, there it is, so we'll put that in the editor and then we can work on the image. Okay, but there's a shortcut, a quickie. If you just double click in the middle of that thumbnail, you get there without looking for a menu. Okay, that's number one. Let's say we put this image in the queue. Okay, we can put that guy like that, and I'll put this one, and we've got two images in the queue. Again, we'd right click and start looking down here. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Batch edit. Okay, but we have a quickie. We have an undocumented shortcut. Double click on the middle of that preview panel and there we are, right into the batch image editor. We can work on one picture or two pictures, whatever we want to do, or a dozen or 20 or 50, and that's how we got there very, very quickly. Okay, let's say that we want to go into the full page editor. Well, that's easier. You got your little button here, it says edit page, but you also can click anywhere in this blank area and just double click and there we are, right in there, as easy as pie. So you're getting to be a real professional now. Keep these in mind. Okay, we'll get out of this screen now and go back to our main screen and we'll clear this out and we're ready to tackle another shortcut. Something you might not have known. Doesn't have to be a shortcut, but a little trick that's not written down. Let's say that we right click and hold for a second and we get the size box, the print properties size box. Currently 8x10 is selected as the size, so anything I put in there is going to be an 8x10. If I click on this image here, it's going to be an 8x10 print. Okay, I'm just accounting for the fact that there's a stripe across the 8x10 size. But look what else this can do. If I click on any thumbnail, if I click on this one, look what happens. The 8x10 stripe stays because that's the selected size, the default currently selected, but look what lights up here. 3x4 lights up in blue. That's telling me that this image has a shape that if I chose a 3x4 print, there would be no cropping. I would get the entire picture inside that 3x4. Okay, let's try another one. Let's try this one. This one is telling me that either a 4x5 or an 8x10 will do the same thing. It'll give me a full picture with no cropping. If I try something else, let's take this fella here. This one lights up in red. Red indicates that it's close. This is the closest print size to the shape of that picture because that image has been cropped, freehand cropped, to make it look just right. Now if I want to print it and not lose anything a little off the shoulder or something like that, I should choose a 4x5 or an 8x10. So this is aiding me in choosing the right size so I don't have any extraneous print cropped off that I didn't want cropped off. Or let's try it. Let's see what happens. This one is telling me an 8x10. Let's see what happens. I put him in the queue. Okay, now I'm going to the full page editor screen. Remember, double click in the blank. And it's showing me, because it was red, remember, that this is the closest print size that I could have without losing too much. So you see the two red lines. That indicates that I have room to move it left or right, but very little, and it's a very, very good match. Okay, we'll come out of this screen now, go back to the original. Now let's take a look at a different one. Let's take a look at the, well, first we have to open our size box again. Let's have a look at the cat. The cat is saying a 3x4 print is going to be the right size for my shape. Okay, let's click on 3x4. There's our cat. Let's see how he looks. We'll open up the full page editor again. There's our cat. no red bars around, which means the cat is a perfect fit inside that 3x4 print we just ordered. Okay, you getting the idea? Let's take this one. Okay, we open up the size box and we have a look here. It tells us that this one would like a 4x5 or an 8x10 is going to be a perfect fit for that one. So let's try it. Let's pick the 8x10, and there we are. Let's see how it looks. Okay, we're going into the full page editor again. There's our girl. No red bars. It's a perfect fit for the 8x10. Okay, I think you've got the hang of it now, so we'll move on to something else. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is called the cheater. The cheater, how do you like that? That's not an animal, that's a person who cheats. Well, let me show you how we cheat. Well, supposing you wanted to do a bunch of little things like change the thumbnail size, change the sorting direction, oodles and oodles of little changes like that. You would have to go into the edit, preferences, come down here with all these different things jumping out at you out off the side. You see how they jump out, which way to sort the thumbs, what size thumbs, all that stuff. Let me show you what the cheater does, okay? Right over here we have a little button called the menu cheater. We'll give that a click, and this is showing me that all the things that are current are in bold, so I'm printing to the printer, but I can change to print the file with one click. Okay? Let's take thumbnails for an example. Right now, bold says medium thumbnails. If I want large ones, I just click it. There's large ones. That was pretty easy. I didn't have to go in the edit and preferences and find the thumbnails and the pop-outs and the fly-outs. All easy. Let me go back to medium. There I am, back to the medium thumbnails. You want to sort. Right now it's sorting by name ascending. If I want to sort by descending, give it a click. It reverses itself. Okay, I'll put it back like that. And you've got oodles of things here. You've got your interpolation, your sharpening, color management, page margins, cropping on and off, overspray for borderless. You got oodles and oodles of things to change with the one click of the mouse button. And it's really a very, very nice feature, and it's called the cheater. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, ready for the last one. Let's not give you too many at one time. Okay, let's say that we put a few images in the queue, and you know how to do that. We click on the plus sign, and we click on this plus sign, and we click on anything. Yeah, this plus sign here, and this one here, and we've got 4 images in the queue. Okay, and if we want to delete one of them, well, you could go through them and with the arrow key like this and this and this, but there's another way, a shortcut way. Click on the Print Queue tab, and this gives you the names and locations of each image. We know that this first one that's in blue is the first picture in the queue. That's the second one. That's the third one. That's the fourth one. If we want to get rid of this guy, we just double click it, and he's gone. He's gone. That's it. Now we only have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we want to get rid of the girl. Bingo, she's gone. Now we only have the boy and the water scene. So you can see there's another shortcut for you. Okay, this is part 1 of nicks and knacks, shortcuts, doodads, and we hope you enjoyed yourself. We'll see you next time.